Taylor Swift surprised us with the Elizabeth Taylor music video this morning, and I've noticed something I haven't seen anyone talking about yet. I loved the way that Taylor kept the focus on Elizabeth Taylor for this music video. Would I have loved to see Taylor being Elizabeth Taylor? Absolutely. But I also find this to be a really beautiful, moving tribute to Elizabeth Taylor and a way to ensure that fans really see Elizabeth Taylor in action. I also believe she's hoping that the music video sparks fans' interests in watching some of Elizabeth Taylor's movies. And if you haven't seen Elizabeth Taylor in action in her movies before now, please go watch one of her films. I recommend several in my Big Elizabeth Taylor book review biopic video, which I will link below. I also loved the way that in true Taylor fashion, she snuck a 13 in there by using 13 different movies that Elizabeth Taylor was in. But what I think is the most interesting thing about this music video, and which I haven't seen anybody commenting on yet, is that Taylor chose to completely omit Elizabeth Taylor's biggest and most passionate relationship, that with Richard Burton, who gave her some of her most famous white diamonds and who is forever in the papers and in our minds in connection to Elizabeth Taylor and love. It's even more interesting because Taylor used 3 films where Elizabeth Taylor did co-star with Richard Burton. She used Cleopatra, which was the film where they met and first fell in love, and she also used their most celebrated work by today's standards, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. And then third, they've co-starred in Boom, which was also used in this music video. So the clips were there. Taylor made a conscious choice to omit Richard Burton and his white diamonds, his love, his letters, which are all referenced throughout the song and which I go through in depth in another one of my videos, which I will link below. So it was a conscious choice, and I'm really interested to know why, because I find it fascinating that that was what she chose to do for the music video. I'm wondering if it was perhaps because she thought putting Richard Burton in would pull away the attention from Elizabeth Taylor, but that's all I can come up with. So if you have a theory, please let me know in the comments below. I'm a big fan of this music video. I'm really hoping that Elizabeth Taylor makes it all the way to #1, and I'm breaking down the business strategy that I think that Taylor is going to use in my very next video. So please join me for Swiftie Biz School, where I use my MBA from one of our top-ranked universities to break down all of Taylor's business strategy. We are doing the Elizabeth Taylor rollout next, and it will be with you in just a day or two. So please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Elizabeth Taylor music video and why she chose to omit Richard Burton. I would love to hear all of your thoughts, and I will see you soon. Bye!